Hello everyone. Today I am here to introduce the very basic concept of geometry to you all. Today I am going to focus on the topic circle and its properties. So the very first question that should arise in our mind should be like what a circle is. A circle is a collection of distinct points which are equidistant from the center of the circle. Now, the circle has various properties and we are going to focus on each and every properties of the circle through this self-made model. In this model, the values that are taken, they are not exactly the same, but approximately we have got the same values. So, the first property of circle is that the angle subtended by a semicircle on any point of this circle on the circle is a right angle. So, here we see that this is the diameter of the circle. The diameter is said to be the largest chord present in a circle and it passes through the center of the circle. So, here we see that this diameter subtends an angle on a point of the circle, and if we measure this angle, we get this angle as approximately an angle which is equal to 90 degree, or we can say a right angle. Now if we join the two end points of the diameter with this angle, so here we get a right angle triangle, as here we have a right angle in this triangle. Now if we take another case and we subtend an angle here through by the same diameter, here also we get a right angle, approximately it is 90 degree. We can take another case, like here we take this and we measure this angle with the help of the protractor, and it is also approximately 90 degree only. So the next property of the circle is the angle subtended by an arc of the circle on the center of the circle is double the angle subtended by the same arc on any point on the circle or the circumference. So if we take this segment or the arc, so here we get this our arc, this one. Now we let an angle subtended by this arc on the center. We measure this, now we have to measure this angle, and we get this angle as around 130 degree. Now we let another angle subtended by the same arc on any point on the circle, on another point which lies on the circumference of the circle. If we measure this angle, we get this angle as around 65 degree. So we get that the angle subtended by the arc on the center is double the angle subtended by the same arc on the point on a circle. So here we get this property, angle subtended by an arc on the center of the circle is double the angle subtended by it on any point on the circle. Now, the third property that we have is the equal angles subtended by the arcs on the center of the circle. Sorry. The equal angles subtended on the center of the circle subtends equal arc length or the segment. Now, if we take this angle, and we get here that this measures around 90 degrees, and if we take another angle here, this, so we can measure this angle, it is also around 90 degree only. Now, when we get these two angles equal to each other, then we can say that this arc length joining these two points and the arc length which is joining these two points are also equal in length, or the segments we can say, or the chords that are joining the 2 points are equal in length. So the third property is equal angles subtend equal arc length or the segments. In this case, we can also say that the vice versa of this statement also happens here, like the arc lengths which are equal in length, they subtend equal angles on the center of the circle. Now, the fourth property, that is the concept behind the sum of the angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Now, what a cyclic quadrilateral is? So here we can also have a cyclic quadrilateral like this. The cyclic quadrilateral is a quadrilateral whose 4 vertices lies on 4 different points on a circle. Here we have our cyclic quadrilateral. So a very basic property of this cyclic quadrilateral is that the sum of the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilaterals sum up to 180 degree. So we measure here this angle of this cyclic quadrilateral, it shows around 90 degree, and this one it is also measuring around 90 degree only. So here we get the sum of these two angles is 180 degree, and here we can also see that this angle is also of 90 degree and this angle is also of 90 degree. So these two opposite angles also sum up to 180 degree. Now we can make another quadrilateral, cyclic quadrilateral like this. So here we measure this angle as like this. So here we are getting it is around 90 degree, and this one is also 90 degree. So the sum of these opposite angles we get here is 180 degree, and now we can take this case. Here we are getting the reading as 120 degree, and here we get this angle measuring 60 degree. So now as we add these two angles, it is also summing up to 180 degree. So now like this we covered all the 4 basic properties of a circle, and I hope that with the help of this beautiful model I am able to make the concept of this circle and its properties very clear to all of you. So thank you all.